I'm Mike Swears.
I'm Mike Jarbo.
I'm Kyle Steinkamp.
I'm Cam Pock.
I'm Jake Wilson.
I'm DJ Quinn.
And I love trucks.
I love competition.
I love my job.
I like taking it to the max.
I love performance.
And I love the challenge.
I realized I was a truck guy when I learned how to drive on a truck. I'm a farm boy, so you grow up driving trucks, you learn to drive trucks, and it turns into being a work tool to being one of those items of what can you do with a truck outside of hauling hay around.
I'd done some general 4x4ing and off-roading with my friends with my trucks. That was a whole different level when I came to Toyota to get an opportunity to be part of the Toyota PPI off-road racing program.
I did not have any previous rally experience. Similar to some other members, I'd seen it on TV, but I'd never actually done anything like this until I joined the team. Your first opportunity to have a road in front of you with no speed limit, it was very exciting, but also a little bit scary.
I was around cars and automobile industry my whole life. Finally get my driver's license at 16, I could then drive cars myself and then start modifying cars and trucks. That's where the passion began. Shortly after that, scraped up enough money to start racing vehicles and start modifying vehicles.
I've had the passion for motorsports from the very beginning. The majority of my childhood was spent begging my dad for a go-kart to not necessarily race, but just to drive anything.
Creating a product for our customers, you have to have passion behind it. And the passion comes from being a truck guy. So I'm chief engineer for the truck, but I'm not just the chief engineer for a truck, I'm a customer. And I want to build a truck that I want to drive.
The rally team started about 2007 or 2008 with a small group, one car, and a group of people who were just really passionate about motorsports, cars, and wanted to go try some rally racing.
Yep. Start 120, left 5 long.
In terms of the prototype testing that we can do with the rally team, it kind of can come in at all levels. We have done some testing for parts that are already in production, all the way to testing new materials that could go onto future models. Specifically, some of it was TRD suspension components. We've definitely done some testing for that. And then some of the other stuff, future models, maybe I shouldn't talk about.
My job as a vehicle evaluator for developing the car's drivability or calibration, we need to have a margin of skill when we're driving these prototype cars because we need to be able to feel like every little change. I try to use this race car to develop that kind of skill. So I practice that discipline a lot on vehicle control, using it in like drift events or open track days.
So the motorsports team absolutely translates to my job and to our products. A lot of times we're kept in a somewhat narrow band. You can change something, but you've got to keep it small. With the motorsports team, there's no restraint, relatively speaking. We're already driving the car as hard as our own internal regulations or government regulations require us, but it's still nowhere near as hard as we're pushing this vehicle on the track. You get a ton of experience at a super high level, way more than you would actually get at work, and I'm somebody who actually gets to do it for work. I do things that maybe other people don't even have a license to do, and it's still kind of simple because we race.
Part of the reason we race is to prove out. We can ensure that the durability of the components, the reliability of the truck is there in an atmosphere that's perfectly not a factory type atmosphere or a normal customer's usage.
Man and machine against the desert. It's like the ultimate test of reliability, durability, and it shows the quality of our product. So for me, the competition and the racing, that's what hooked me.
Definitely all people who make cars should like driving cars because if you don't like driving the car, then you're not going to make a good car.
It's a blend of taking the professional and the personal passion together. You know, one of the points with TRD Pros is we push the vehicles sometimes more than even our customers would do. And knowing the vehicle's limits is so important, and pushing them to the limits is so important so that we don't have any issue out in the field. We're all a bunch of TRD enthusiasts, and we're trying to make the best product we can for our fellow TRD enthusiasts.